why people listen to have started to listen to people like Jordan Peterson's an easy one because he's been very popular. Guys like you who are able to converse or just you're able to put into words what a lot of people can't. That's one of the problems that a lot of us have. We can't put certain things into words, so we start to, especially in times like this, you start to look to somebody who seems to have it together. I think I'm looking at it more from like the people in the polis in the city or whatever who were like, what do we do now? And like as other things start to fall, as the fabric of our society, the traditions and stuff start to like get more opaque or whatever, what do we do? And so you go to somebody who I think sounds like they know what they're doing.
There's a risk of the person, the figure,
being wrong.
Well, being wrong or not caring if they're wrong. There's a lot of bullshit, right? They might be sincere, but for every myth we have in the Greek tradition of the hero, we have an equal myth of hubris. I mean, one way of understanding the human task is to keep a hold on both the fact that we're finite, we're prone to error or self-deception and unforeseen fate. But we're not just animals. We're also called to virtue. We have to hold the finitude and the transcendence together. Hubris falls, and that's what a lot of these thought leaders do. And then on the other hand, but if we don't give people something, they can just collapse into their finitude, and then they're subject to tyranny and servitude and despair. And so I try to take on the responsibility you've put your finger on and I try to live it that way. And so, I mean, one of the things people say to me, and it's really a profound compliment for me. A lot of people say, John, you gave me the vocabulary, like you were talking about a few.
Things seemed like they were going good, and there was a moment where I was like, well, I started asking myself, does God have some special plan for me? Which is a dangerous thing to start asking yourself, because then you start thinking you have some special power, and that's where it can just get scary. And I think it's just being human. That's what that fulcrum is right there, is just trying to keep that even,
I have a non-for-profit organization, the Vervaeke Foundation, that keeps the money and the power at an arm's length from me. I have a bunch of people around me who have been given ongoing, non-negotiable permission to tell me if I'm starting to believe my own bullshit.